Hey everyone, today we are going to be watching another one of my Hero League games. This is another one in which I tried to record it, however it did screw up, so we're just going to record the replay. I'm playing the Malthael. I was the first pick and everyone else was pre-selecting their characters, except for Samuro was Genji, then he switched over to Samuro. So I had to be in the solo lane. Zarya was their final pick, so I knew I was going to be laning against Zarya. So that's how the draft kind of ended up on our end. Let's just go ahead and start watching here. So you can clearly see we are on Shire. Let's go ahead and look at this. Let's zoom out. So the goal here is the hope that we take this our solo lane and try to basically win the solo lane and hope our Samuro takes as many camps as he possibly can, and then our Tyrande, Johanna, and Kael'thas do as much as they can and maybe win. Kael'thas at this level obviously does really well. So I am currently just sitting here in the top lane, just trying to see who I'm going to be laning against. I did see the Zarya there in the middle lane, so as soon as I saw that I was like, okay, I'm laning against Arthas. Arthas is great for me as I do percentage-based damage. You can clearly see I'm already doing lots and lots of damage on him. Our team is now rotating down to the bottom lane. There's our Samuro getting a little bit of damage onto the Zagara. Middle lane's doing just fine. And in the top lane, we are pushing out this Arthas really well. He's trying to heal himself up, and I am just wave clearing. There we go. So here, they've rotated up on me, so I'm just trying to walk away, which I was able to do. You can go ahead and make a critical error here. So I was like, okay, I know that he's going to be up here. I'm just going to sit here and try to get as much XP as I can. So here is where I also die. But I was able to get some decent damage out. Brightman's going to go ahead and heal that up. I died and Samuro also died. So let's just go here. Currently right now, let's see here. I have the most siege damage. The bottom here is being contested. This Mephisto is actually a little bit too far out, and we're able to take that back before the Arthas can take it. I was able to clear out the wave, and I'm gonna sit here, try to be in there we go. We're in range for the XP, and we're gonna go ahead and clear this lane. So as soon as that happened, we saw that the Arthas did go up. We see two here, so that means that only Arthas remains. So I just need to be wary of him. I did get die alone here at level 7 or level 4, sorry, and that does allow us to get a lot more damage out onto that Arthas to force him out of the lane a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and put some pressure on to the enemy team. I'm just guessing that Mephisto was there. He was not. Alright, so now it's a 2v3, so we need to just back away. That was a good stun by the Tyrande, and I used my E there just to kind of get a little bit more damage out. You can see here 6,000 damage, 16,000 in our siege damage. Kael'thas doing the rotation, trying to get as much as possible. You can see that he is going with the convection. Zarya, Eternal Hunger. So the Arthas is definitely building towards a solo lane. So level 7 is now achieved by both teams. Burn Flesh picked up. Die Alone. I still have. There we go. I went with Cold Hand, so decreases the movement speed. So here you can see that the Mephisto is kind of trying to push up. I'm just outside of his range of his W. I got one more auto attack off there and was able to get the kill. Just with the passive damage, able to get the kill. Now with this being killed, us having firm control over the bottom lane, I am looking to clear this up and move to the middle lane to try to get a little bit of more pressure down. There we go. Trying to just do damage to the Arthas. And we were able to go ahead and get that damage out. Now, the Dragon Knight's going to be pushing the bottom or middle lane. I'm going up to the top lane to try to make sure that we are getting all the XP that we can. So with this, Mephisto actually has very little damage to buildings. And here you can see this Dragon Knight is not very familiar with the Dragon Knight, as he's just tanking this entire fort for free. There's no reason for him to be tanking that. So what he should have done is use 1 Q to clear the wave, have our wave come in and tank the fort while he can actually do damage to it. We could have gotten a lot more out of that than what we actually did, but that's fine. You can see here that we just go ahead and clear out this wave. There's a 3-person gank on me, so I'm just trying to live as best as I can. I use the Mephisto teleport back to get as much to get furthest away from the Arthas as I can. I was able to live just barely, and looks like we actually got a kill on the Zarya. So you can see here I actually now have most siege damage and hero damage, just because of that 3-person gank. You can see Tyrande is here cleaning up the middle. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to make sure I have as much pressure as I can, as I do have really good wave clear. Very poor damage on the actual structures, but good wave clear. So I'm now leaving this top lane, letting this push in as much as possible. I'm going to go ahead and try to clear out this wave.
Power gathers within the shrines. Unleash the dragon's wrath.
There we go. Clear out the wave, and we're going to rotate back up. So now the Kael'thas has now completed his quest, and the Zarya is slowly dying. Here you can see Samro's actually taking the camps like we were hoping for. So 3 people mid, 2 people bottom. I'm free to do whatever I want up here. We're gonna let the minion wave go in. So at level 10, Power Blast, Blessed Shield, Blade Storm, Shadowstalk, and then I went with Last Rites. Their level 7s are Emerald Winds, Graviton Surge, Army of the Dead, Nidus Network, and then Consume Souls. So I'm just trying to do what I can here. Here is where I can make a critical error. Is I'm actually taking damage from the infest minions right now, which actually do a lot of damage to me. And I'm trying to get the last rites off, and there we go. And I'm still dying, but I do have my tap, and I can go right back in. So Malthael was able to get a kill on the Brightwing. Samro's coming in. Was able to go ahead and get a tap. Very close, very close. So I'm just standing right here. I'm expecting the... So I did see the infest minion there. So I know that the Zagara is somewhere. There she is. So once again, I'm taking a whole bunch of damage from those infest minions. Didn't quite learn my lesson the first time. So I'm sitting here just trying to soak up the rest of this wave. There we go. A little bit of health. Back. We do have level 13, or we have our level 13 talents. And I went with Soul Siphon. So increased soul healing bonus to 4.75% maximum health. So with that, I was thinking, okay, I might be able to actually win a trade here. And there we go. Barely won that trade. And now I'm just going to go all the way back. We can see here, we are getting a lot of damage out. And then I decided to not to actually go back. Reason why is because I want to actually put pressure onto the shrine. And I got the Shadow Stock from our Tyrande. So I was actually able to heal up a little bit. So I'm now going to try to go move to this middle lane, get the XP there. You can see here 73,000 in what is it? Siege damage. Thank you. So they're still fighting out down here. And the Mephisto does live. And our Tyrande is gonna die. So you can see here the Zagara has come back up. So I'm going to try to take it over again with the Tron dead. I assume that we are going to be losing bottom. So I'm doing the exact same thing. And I do believe I have a mouse up. There we go. She's dead once again.
Choose a talent.
A little bit of damage out there. So they are pretty low. The longer they wait though, the more health the Brightwing's just going to give them. So I should be taking this to give pressure back. I still need to choose my level 16 talent, which I go with Soul Collector. So that is reduces Soul Rup's cooldown by 0.5 seconds and increases range by 25. So I actually am able to immediately grab the objective, and I just go ahead, clear that wave, and I leave. The reason why is because most of my team is right here. So we're going to push with them. Nice damage there by the Tyrande. She already has 18 of the 20 stacks that she needs. So the goal here is just try not to take as much damage. There we go. So you can see there, I using my Q on the wave and the building. Push the Arthas back. And then we get the keep, and then we should just walk away. There we go. You can see here that Zagara is just pushing the top lane. And she's gonna be able to get it. And there we go. And I'm gonna use my one final Q because the Dragon Knight's done in 2 seconds. Try to clear out the wave. I'm gonna move up. So I'm going to see here if I can't get the Zagara, but obviously she's already gone. She Knight is networked out, so there you can see our friendly team is just taking camps whenever they can. I'm just gonna stay here and try to get as much XP as I can. So I did get the Shadow Stock. And it looks like our Kael'thas died. So I'm just sitting here clearing out the wave. All I'm thinking about right now is they shouldn't really be engaging. I'm not there. They should not be engaging. I'm not there. And they're engaging even though I'm not there. That's fine though. We can lose a fort. We still have the keep. And I was able to clear out this wave, have that pushed in. I'm going to clear this wave, have this pushed in. You can see here, 153,000 in damage. We're trying to get to level 20. The problem is we did see them all here. They're probably going to be taking this camp. And then if I push up any further, they're going to gank me. So there you can see the Brightwing. And there you can see that they did take the camp. So we can just go ahead and clear it out. And this camp did take down the rest of the towers. But the Zagara is going to be able to clean it up.
The dragon awaits, heroes. Free him and
So right there, that was a waste of mana and a cooldown. I didn't really have to E that. I could have just auto-attacked it once. So, we can see here. And I'm trying to go in and get as much damage as I can. I'm nearly dead, but I did use my last rites right before I died. And we were able to get a kill. The Zagara was not able to take the Dragon Knight. So we killed Arthas, we killed the Mephisto. And now our Samuro is trying to take the camp here. And our Kael'thas is clearing up the waves. We still have to worry about this wave here. So here you can see the nice network. We should be killing that to try to get rid of some of the global that the enemy team does have. So you can see here that the Kael'thas did take it. We were able to get a kill on the Zarya. Johanna is in the top lane. And immediately the Kael'thas is going right into the enemy team without a real wave. And immediately the Dragon Knight's getting burned down. So I'm trying to say, like, we should go to the... We should really go for the core, but the enemy or the friendly team wanted to try to get the mid keep. So I'm just gonna walk away from that. Just know they need to stay. We're still pushing in here. So I'm trying to use my last rites. Did not quite get it there. Good damage there by the Kael'thas. Nearly killed him. But we're just gonna go ahead and leave. I'm saying let's go and take this camp. So you can see it, everyone's level 20. So I went with No One Can Stop Death, Shooting Star, Dance of Death, with a Radiant Faith, Radiating Faith, and Flamethrower. There you go. So you can see I was able to get out the Zarya ultimate there with our Q, or W, sorry. Took the camp, and now we do have several dead. So I'm going here to get rid of his ultimate, or get rid of the Nice Network. Our Samuro did go and try to take this camp. And let's see here. So they still have 2 dead. So see, the Toronto is saying that they have 2 dead. What are we doing? Anyway, so since they still have 2 dead, and I saw that the Johanna was right here, I was like, okay, we can take this, get more pressure on the enemy team. Problem is, no one's with me. So I go and I try to leave, but the Zarya does come, or the Johanna does see it and comes back. We're gonna go ahead and take the. We're gonna take the camp. We got a kill on the Zagara once again. And was able to get a kill onto the Mephisto. And we were able to get a kill onto the Arthas. We have the camp and the 2 catapults hitting the core right now. So we should be able to win this. And that was a nice kill there at the end on the Zarya. So final stats, we're looking at, I had 8 kills, 4 assists, 2 deaths, 178,491 in siege damage, 50,307 in hero damage, and 23,587 XP contribution. So we nearly did more damage than their top damage daily, which is the 52,000. Yeah, so that, I think what happened there is like, my skill was not there, but my game sense was, where I just rotated between lanes, try to get as much XP as possible. We were able to do really well in the solo against the Zagara. She came at us twice, and we beat her twice with the last rites. So I think that helped. Kael'thas obviously doing lots and lots of damage. His was 102,000 in damage. Brightwing did 87,000 healing. Artron did 57,000 healing, but she also did 40,000 damage, whereas Brightwing did 22. Biggest thing here you can see is their top barely did more than our second most, which is Kael'thas, but the 23,000, that's where it really makes a difference. Mephisto at 8,000, Zarya at 9,000. Anyway, we had an XP lead for most of that game, and it really kind of showed. Alright, let me know what you guys think and what we could have done a little bit better, and have a great day.